today what I'm going to talk is on priesthood. Generally, I believe that any religion or any idea on its as a essence is, at least it tries to be genuine uh, in giving solution from its perspective of its founder or its idea. It tries to give a genuine solution to the problem, or at least it tries to be genuine. But later on, what happens is, so we can say in essence, any religion tries to find a genuine solution. But when uh, the story is a bit changed. Like for example, recently I was watching a video on YouTube. I don't know how. Might be it's possible. It might be possible that it's a real, uh, genuine idea view. It was saying that in initial stages of Christianity, there existed the concept of reincarnation or rebirth. But then what happens is, they found out later on that due to this idea of reincarnation of rebirth, generally people have less fear of afterlife. Like they have less fear of sin and piousness. They are more virtue. So they are more behave in a very independent fashion. So they don't feel like depending on any institute, and any religion works as an institute. So when you are not dependent, like for example, if I if I it's just a journey, it's if it's just a journey without any sin or virtue, uh, I'm just experiencing things and based on cause and effect. I would not be needing any person uh, to get tips on how I should be after life. I should uh, be avoiding punishment. So that won't be needed. So I don't need any institute as such. And generally, priesthood works on institute. So what that YouTube said was that initially Christianity was believing in reincarnation. Later on, the priest. Uh, you can search in YouTube reincarnation or rebirth concept in Christianity. I don't know if how, but there is a possibility that it's true. So what happened is they thought that people would not be dependent on, were not, they were believing as a very spiritual entity with no need of institute. So the value of institute is nullified. The value of priesthood is nullified. So what they did is they scrapped those things. They like just blocked or removed those things. Concept of reincarnation, which was existing in the original form of Christianity, and said that they spoke about eternal heaven or eternal hell. So redemption come, and when redemption comes, you will have to take support from some people who are well versed in the scriptures. And if you are well versed, so you will be dependent on them. So those people will be running the institute. So that is what he said. That so one more thing is, like for example, in Hinduism also, for example, we were like, for example, we also have priesthood. Even Buddhism has priesthood, Jainism has priesthood, everyone has priesthood to some extent. But we know that in Bhagavad Gita, like for example, Lord talks about soul not having, or Atma having, cannot be burned or destroyed, cannot be destroyed, it exists forever, it's eternal. And he's talked about rebirth and all this. But might be in Hinduism also, there is a, they like, even if they had no competition from atheistic Jainism in its original form, in initial original form, and agnostic, atheistic, agnostic, original initial Buddhist form. they would have also, like Christianity, gone for eternal damnation or eternal glory sort of thing, which Christianity had. But since they had to compete with the logical uh, things, in essence they believed in rebirth. Like Christianity also in essence believed in rebirth. But when priesthood came, they brought heaven and hell. But Christianity had no competition as such in their hemisphere, which was speaking of some logical sense. So they had to, since there was no competition, they went for eternal damnation and eternal hell. And for that, redemption is there, and redemption you need priest. But in Hinduism, what happened is uh, we also believed in rebirth and all those things. Might be Hinduism would have also gone Christian way of talking about eternal hell and eternal heaven. But since at that point of time they had to compete with some Jainism and Buddhism who were in the initial original form, and they were atheist and agnostic, and they were on the rational they were talking on the rational platform. So when they were speaking on a rational platform, uh, Hinduism had to compete with them. So they had to preserve their essence instead of allowing priesthood to take over completely and talk about eternal damnation and eternal glory. So they said in Hinduism there is a temporary heaven and temporary hell to satisfy the priesthood. Later on, you know that even Buddhism and Jainism also, when priesthood started entering it, they also started giving, talking of temporary heaven and temporary hell uh, as equivalent to the Hindu faith. So they had to keep make it an institute, correct? Their religion. They had to make it an institute. So they will have to have a priest, and if they have a group of priests, so they will have to have a follower. They will have to have a follower. So if you allow that, okay, this life is journey, it's just a journey, and you are like experiencing things without question of virtue or sin. You will be just like experiencing things, correct? It's like a picnic, and that they don't want. So they want priesthood and all those things. So they talk about redemption, like how to redeem. So they will give tips. The religion. Hindus went for temporary heaven and hell. Christians, since they did not have a competition on the logical plane at that time, so they took the liberty to block all those things which were reasonable, like reincarnation, and brought a concept of eternal hell and eternal damnation, so that the followers are dependent on the priest, and the institute goes on. Same with Buddhism and Jainism also. Later on, they also had priesthood, so they had to live as an institute. So they wanted their followers to depend on those institutes. So they had to create a situation where they could take tips from them for afterlife, which in the matter of rebirth, it's not there. You don't have to take any tips from anyone, correct? But when if you want to go to a pleasant place or and avoid an ugly place, you will have to take tips. So this is how this priesthood works. I think. This is my view, and you might agree or not. That's a different. Thank you.